a little side trip to Kirkjan. Here a fold in the lava has left us with a cave. We'll go on and take a look at it. All about me at the edge and inside I can see, and maybe you can, water dropping down from above. Part of the reason that this lava deteriorates probably as easily as it does is there's constant water percolating from that peat down through it. Isn't this interesting? You can imagine how prehistoric people would have held such things in great reverence and awe. And looking at this flat surface that sits on top of the surface of those basalts up there, I wonder if in fact that lava flowed up to and into contact with a prior landform of some kind of soil or solid rock, of which just the surface has remained attached to this lava, perhaps because that rock was actually very weak and eroded out. Something else I want you to try and detect. I'm going to make a noise. Listen to this noise. Now make it a few feet away. Hear the sound? Even more so drum-like, because whatever is underneath that surface, there's some hollow space under it. That landform is interesting because it's a relatively thin wall of what looks like that basalt material sheathed with that other unknown material. Interesting, all the questions that are asked. And that's just the ones that I make note of. You wonder if these are like the little towns in Iceland. Self-sufficient. Well, here we're up close to our wall. And it's very interesting. Notice how it looks like some intelligent being is simply plastered over a wall of square rocks or bricks that become somewhat weathered. And now the plaster, like a Mexican home in a small village, is sloughing off. And there it looks like the remains of a lava tube or something. But doesn't that seem to rise like a fin on top of that? What an interesting formation. We started over there, about in the center of the picture, but behind that big rock that slopes from lower right to lower left. And in that patch, a little bit off dead center, you may be able to see 2 or 3 people walking along. I think those were the people, I hope they were the people, that were ahead of me on this trail. Spectacular views from up here. back of the country up here. I'm standing on a pinnacle close to where I was standing a few moments ago, but a little bit higher, more precarious. Notice this cone over here. I wonder if it was just the beginning of a very small cylinder cone. It's such dramatic views for today. Here our trail continues on up, and then hopefully drops down into that valley and back. This is where we're at this mountain, which may be a volcano. Close the trail here to protect the looks of it, which is a good thing to do as tourism continues to destroy. Beautiful red colors, counterpointed by this charcoal black, jagged. It's almost as though on this hill, which is built of wood, there was a huge fire. And all that's left of the red cinders sitting on top of the charred wood remains. I believe we go back down here and probably hooking to the right and down to where we started.